Good morning, everyone. Streaming again today, as I said I would yesterday at the end of yesterday's stream. Just gonna take things calm today, mainly because there's really nothing else I can do in the game, for the most part, at least. I did get a few more bosses done, but of course I don't want to read them until I get this one. But this is locked behind 100% completion of the social network, which I can't complete until I do Rhymes Dive, which, of course, yesterday's attempts were disastrous. Did I get a few more pins? Possibly. Not really. I did go over to Cyclo Records, though, to get Rockin' Live. Yeah, I expected that version of Rockin' for the Another Day credits would be different, but I didn't expect it to be a live concert version. And I also got the Hero Hamburger. I'm an idiot and also blind for missing that. I thought I got it, but apparently not. But with that stuff, I got this I got for getting all the music, and this I got for getting one of every food item. Yeah, there's no more room on this side, so I gotta shove the rest of the graffiti I need onto the empty space somehow. Maybe I took up too much space with some of them, but it's so stylish the way I have it. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about the song of the day, but I guess it's fitting that we're playing Shibuya Survivor today. Usually, the start of that song, you notice it, well, I noticed it in dives. And we're just gonna do a dive for Rhyme. Okay.
Gotta focus.
Time to help our favorite little sister in this game. During my grind yesterday, I managed to get up to level 86, and I fed Minamimoto more food, because that means more health. Neku too, for that matter. Everyone else has max health. And I did max out every pin I currently have, so I'm using 2 sets today.
I'm impressed. That all you got? Nice work.
Hopefully that makes a difference. I did also change their clothes a bit to prioritize on healing.
Perfectly balanced.
Don't know when that's gonna come in handy, but it definitely does. Rindo, that way. Yes. Thank you. Wait for the blow up. That was faster than before.
Let's accelerate this.
By 20 seconds. Oh, I also increased the damage for mixes, and also got a groove.
We got this.
Bonus. I dropped some of the drop rate items I was wearing.
We mustn't falter.
So hopefully this will help.
It's over. Thanks for the assist.
Twas nothing.
Huh? You okay?
Sorry, Brett. I'm terrible at fighting. Because I never know what's going on. That was bad. But it can't be helped since, like,
Let us
Rindo's
tread
locked in place with
carefully.
that pin. It's okay, Ribe. We'll help. Dodge.
Nice work.
Bears. I know their pattern. I'm just, like, always gung-ho about, like, wanting to just kill
That
them.
all you got? Just getting started.
Yeah, so then when they counter like that, I'm terrible.
Hey, not bad. Just doing my job.
Let's go for that right now.
It's
Showtime!
Because these are giant enemies. It's okay, Ribe. Everything's gonna be okay. I hope. Or I'm trying.
We've got this in the bag.
Get behind.
No sweat. How's that? Perfectly balanced. That all you got? Just getting started. Time to take out the trash.
I gotta remember to alternate between Fret and Necro.
Okay, we got this.
That would help too.
Nailed it. Nice work. It's over. Time to take later, exquisite timing. Perfectly balanced.
Let them blow up, and we're good. And that makes it halfway there.
We got this. Perfect timing. Come here. I'm getting pumped. Great job. Time to take. We've got this. Yup. Hardly even a practice test.
I got this.
I can tell.
Shoka's too early. Please stop snipping at me.
Time to take. Hey, not bad. Just doing my job. Ain't no stopping us now. We got this. Say goodnight.
Don't have to use it now. Save
So set up, annoying.
it. Please let him go.
Feeling better already. Later, trap.
Good, 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 good.
Brace yourselves, everyone.
Should save this too.
Was that okay? Could be worse. Let's keep it up. Nice work.
Considering this was essentially a checkpoint.
I foresee no difficulties.
Not bad. I'll save my 300% for the next one. Considering that's the last one, anyways.
Exquisite timing.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
I mean, he do more damage, but the dinosaur worries me.
Juice is coming.
Brace yourself. How's that? Well done. Did I do that? You sure did.
Time to take out the trash.
Okay. Good.
I think we've got this.
That's right, Ryan. You got this. We're gonna save you.
It's
Showtime.
Prioritize the dino. Definitely prioritize the dino. I know. I didn't kill anything, did I? No, I killed one thing.
We're gonna win.
Can't tell what's going on.
Focus. Say goodnight. It's
Down.
another one bites the dust.
Ooh, did it.
Scored big on that one.
Extra health probably helped. Perfect. Was that all a dream? Huh? B? Ryan, how you feeling? You hurt anywhere? I'm fine, nothing to worry about. But what happened? There was this black thing that attacked me and then... Cares? You're all right. That's all I need to know. Some manner of malevolent force must have possessed her, but what could it be? Some kind of black thing? Rindo, if we don't hurry, Shibuya Palooza is gonna start without us. Oh, you're right. We gotta get tickets. Scattered all the way out here, huh? These numbers are all over the place. Minamimoto, what do you have to do with any of this? Oh, funnily enough, as I was grinding a bit yesterday, turns out
Oh, welcome back.
Minamimoto doesn't like anything from spicy curry don.
What'll it be?
I kind of like to think that even though Ken Doi was his dad in another day of the first game, I like to think that Ken Doi knows more than he lets on, considering he was the one who hid the special equipment stuff that Neku was collecting all over Shibuya. I feel like Ken Doi was part of the Reaper's game at one point and just came back to life and became like this kitchen god. So he must have like known Minamimoto from then.
And now we feast.
Man, I am starving.
Positively ambrosial.
Oh, that really hits the spot.
He's eaten worse.
Come back soon.
Jeez, Minamimoto.
Let's move.
But with that, I can finally unlock ultimate difficulty. Next would be the bonus stack, although I don't really need it, but it might be handy to have in case I just want to like save my current setup. I probably might just do that, actually. Auto style. And now I got report 10, and I finished my network. Okay. Let's see. Day 10 was the second Shibuya Scramble. That's, yeah, that was Sound Surfer, where we got to test out Beat for the first time. And this report says, all of the Reapers stationed in Shibuya, including the conductor, would ordinarily be referred to as Shibuya Reapers, but ongoing conflict has caused those from Shinjuku to be called Shinjuku Reapers. Shinjuku's inversion 3 years ago jump-started its purification, forcing the Reapers there to flee to Shibuya. An inversion happens when the boundary between the UG and the RG is destroyed, forcing a purification. How is this a purification? It just... in all other senses of the words, from what we've seen, it's just been nuked to oblivion. It occurs, albeit incredibly rarely, when the composer and conductor fail to agree on the purification. The composer's permission is not required for a Reaper to continue working in a new area. Such transfers are left up to the conductor. So in this case... okay, so anyone employed as a Reaper reports directly to the conductor, not the composer. Even though the conductor reports to the composer, the Reapers themselves don't, okay? In this case, Shibuya's temporary conductor at the time authorized the transfer of all Reapers from Shinjuku to Shibuya. That would be Uzuki. She's temporary conductor, but not full conductor. I don't think Joshua would really want to instate her as permanent conductor. Oddly enough, I think she's like the only one capable of being conductor, but Joshua's finicky. I detect no sign nor vibes of the Shinjuku conductor at present. I assume he was destroyed along with Shinjuku. Once a purification has begun, it is standard for the conductor to be invited up to the higher plane. There is almost no evidence of a mass personnel transfer after erasure of the conductor in the past. So does this mean Shiba wasn't conductor of Shinjuku? He was probably a game master, but he wasn't conductor? Then who was conductor? Upon reviewing the records, I managed to find 4 cases where the affected area had fallen into imbalance before its purification was decided. One of those cases is Shibuya's impurification. The composer should file a report on the circumstances leading up to Shinjuku's purification at some point, although I doubt he'll do a thorough job of it considering his disinterest in the lower planes. With Shibuya's composer giving his tacit approval to the Shinjuku Reapers, Shibuya's Reapers have no choice but to follow the rules given to them. So Joshua let the Shinjuku Reapers essentially steamroll his Reapers. No wonder Uzuki and Kario were so pissed. Regardless of the true circumstances, Shiba Miyakaze has effectively become the conductor through legal means as he was judged to be fit for the role. Yeah, okay. Even though he does like underhanded trickery, he, I guess, has skills to back it up, I suppose. Day 11. What happened after the Scramble Slam? Oh yeah, Fret and Rindo were getting really heated on whether or not to side with Kanon, or like team up with Kanon. Okay, restlessness builds among the team leaders and the proxy's psychological state is far from optimal. I can only hope he will last the week. The team's base groove is abnormally low. In a system built around teamwork, such irregularities are certain to have a major effect on the outcome of the game. Yeah. I blame Rindo for this, since like he wouldn't outright come to a decision, even though all signs point to he should team up with Kanon. For me, I would team up with Kanon in that situation because there's nothing else we can do, and plus, all of us have a common enemy in the Ruin Bringers. A network called the RNS was created specifically for this game. The ease with which it measures each individual's vibes and imagination, makes it a useful tool for management of both players and Reapers. However, making this information viewable also makes it accessible from the RG. That explains how Rhyme was able to get into it. It can only be found by those who know of the UG's existence and are sufficiently proficient with networks. No modulation is required to communicate between planes this way, though it is yet unclear if other issues arise as a result. It's possible that communicating through the network could inhibit imagination, just as the full meaning and imagination of a work of art cannot be captured on a screen. I don't think that's anything you have to worry about for Rhyme, though, considering she's also a survivor of the Reaper's game once. She never won a Reaper's game, but she is a survivor of one, so that's gotta count for something. I'm no longer active as Cat, but if and when I resume, I must keep in mind how my works will be perceived when shared digitally and alter my methods of expression accordingly. Perhaps the developer of the RNAs could provide me with some insight in that regard. That'd be cool, Kaie working with Hanekoma. But yeah, Hanekoma's retired as Cat because of his punishment. Okay, report 12. This is, I think, when Rindo was trapped in that building and actually decided to help Hanan, I think? What was the... Yeah. I was trying to think of the report 11's, the 11th day, what mission it was. That was the Urban Legends one, and this would be the Puzzles one, where Shoka was really active in helping them. Okay. There's been a change in the proxy's psychological state, as well as an improvement to relations between the members of his team. This is good news. However, the proxy's soul remains stagnant as ever. Not good. I've yet to fully analyze the stagnation, as I am currently unable to take any action beyond observing and hoping for the best. By Shinjuku rules, Reapers are limited in the actions they may take. Of course, obstructing players is not allowed on a basic level. The primary enemies that players face are other players, namely those on opposing teams. Thus, any team aiming for the top must go through the Ruin Bringers. The Proxy and his team are taking a different approach against the seemingly unbeatable Runebringers. To what extent it goes against the rules of the game remains to be seen. I doubt the conductor will sit idly by and let them do as they please. If he is forced to make a move, things will either end very well or very poorly. Yeah, at this point, Shiba can't really do anything. He's just letting things, like, play out. Because there's nothing he gains from doing anything, and there's nothing he loses from not doing anything. So the game continues on, and as previously stated, Reapers are not allowed to interfere in the game, and yet one of them is currently doing just that. It's possible that her Reaper status will be stripped from her, but where will that leave her once the game is over? Yeah, Shoka was really leaving behind a mess. Day 13, the day Motoi finally revealed his true colors to Rindo. Ugh. Okay, leader of the Pure Hearts, one Motoi Anazawa has gotten himself into a dire predicament. While alive and online, he found himself a loyal follower in the Proxy. If Motoi Anazawa is to face erasure, it would likely have a significant effect on the Proxy, though to what extent remains to be seen. Online communication can result in negative or positive outcomes just the same as face-to-face communication. However, the opacity and anonymity accompanying digital communication leaves its participants more susceptible to misunderstanding. That seems about right. It must have been quite a shock for the Proxy to see Motoi Anazawa's true nature, which was invisible to him online. Yeah, you can hide a lot of stuff through your interactions online. Like, yeah. Although, looking at, like, Motoi's posts and stuff, it did feel very pretentious, especially, like, his little poems he liked to send to Rindo after he found out Rindo was a fan. Yeah. His entire team was full of jerks, too. Pure hearts. Nothing pure about them. As predicted, Shoka Sakurane has been demoted from Reaper to player as punishment for meddling in the game and directly assisting players. Reapers face very few restrictions on the RNS. They may interact with the RG freely so long as they do not reveal their identities. But should they be demoted, their account is deleted and a separate player account takes its place. That's why Swallow stopped replying. I don't understand how like Shoka could still read the messages. With her old account deactivated, Shoka Sakurane is no longer able to interact with the proxy as his online friend, unless she chooses to reveal herself as such. She has aided the proxy via messaging up to now, but with that option no longer available to her, her next course of action is unclear. So it was pretty lucky, or at least pretty nice of Rindo to like offer her spot on his team, I guess. Oh, nice, 100%. I'm just gonna back out of there for now. And it's just gonna... I'm just gonna be hunting for boss noises now. There's no way I'm gonna take on Minamimoto as of yet.
Hey, sup, Rin dude?
Okay. Just get through the plot and search up where the boss noises are. But if I'm gonna be fighting boss noises, I might as well alter... the... Wait, this is week 2... Alter the difficulty, mainly because I have stuff to collect. Oh, wait. Actually, I'll just fight them. Bruce Cantus, right? Where's Bruce? Gruss. Gruss, I think, is a swan? Kinda does look swan-like. Yeah, okay. Gruss. Maybe I should just do easy mode. I still gotta collect money anyways, and most likely
Let's
it
have
is
a look.
money. Nope.
Gotta focus.
Oh, okay. That's where the boss is. Next to the restaurant.
Let's have a look. I guess I could go a round or two.
Okay.
Wicked Twisters. Stand down.
Keep it together.
Just doing my job.
Could have
This
been
is a good
worse.
combination of things.
I can't see nothing.
What are we supposed to do now?
We've got to get over to her somehow.
Oh, okay.
How's that?
Indeed.
Whoa.
Was she
Am I
healing
seeing
herself?
double?
It looked like she was healing.
It's not only you. She's multiplying. Well,
That.
attacking an illusion won't get us anywhere.
Just gotta aim for the real deal, y'all.
Damn! I'm trapped! Come here! Better watch out for those things. She's splitting up again! Say goodbye!
Which means more abundant varieties.
Time to tick.
Damn, shit's whack, yo.
You're done.
Time to take out the trash.
Careful. Ow. Boat. Yeah, I could have hit her instead of dodged the lasers grids on the floor. Well, that's done and taken care of.
I expected nothing less.
Or how come? Sure, why not? Okay, what's this report say? The conductor has made his intentions known to the players. Although it would be impossible for him to carry out his goal of destroying Shibuya merely as conductor, he believes himself to be the executor as well, sent from the higher plane to purify the city. How did he get such grand illusions? The pure hearts have been erased as expected. Only 2 team remains, and discounting the Ruinbringers. The Ruinbringers are Reapers. With the Ruinbringers' true nature revealed, it is likely that the rules will change next game to reflect that the players stand to oppose the Reapers rather than each other. I have detected unique vibes emanating from a certain inanimate object. I found it odd that the old stuffed animal should show up, but as it turns out, it is temporarily housing a disordered soul. Sugumi, in Mr. Mew. Shinjuku's conductor saved the soul it contains, paying the price with his own erasure. Okay, so it wasn't Shiba who was conductor. For sure, with this. But then... oof. I feel bad for Shinjuku's conductor. An angel's power is needed to free the captive soul, but there's still no sign of the composer, and I am forbidden from meddling in the game. I doubt the executor would be willing to help, considering he most likely trapped it there to begin with. So Shinjuku's conductor saved Tsugumi, but Kubo was the one who sealed Tsugumi in Mr. Mew. Interesting. Our only available options are to leave the soul imprisoned or locate someone else with the means to release it. I suspect the original creator of the stuffed animal, a player who managed to return to the RG 3 years ago, would be able to assist. Unfortunately, she is currently absent from Shibuya. Yeah. This is where I think... this was about the time Coco was asking Kaie for, like, advice. Okay. Next day. Week 3, day 1 to Tower Records. Although I think I just need ultimate mode for this one.
Greetings!
Quiet you. Shogo went so far for these losers. Okay. Just gotta get to Tower Records, and it should be the frog, right? This is still very unsettling.
Gotta focus.
Right, by God.
Let's have a look. All right, watch yourselves, everyone.
Only a 119 multiplier? Should I change my stuff to increase it? Nah, I should be fine.
I might have to recalculate. Perfectly balanced. Since we're adjacent.
It is that frog, right? Should be the biggest one. Wait, but there's smaller ones too, where they're dropped, just in case.
Deuces, dummy.
Exquisite timing.
Not bad.
Rindo, get out of there.
Try to cooperate, will ya? You ready?
Ready.
The tiny ones. And now the everything. Okay, got the ultimate drops for leg drops at least.
Thanks for the assist.
Was nothing.
Ain't no stopping us now. We got this. Nice work, Fred.
This is a good set.
There's more where that came from.
Something tells me I didn't get the drop I wanted. Ah, that's why. I'm gonna need to chain like 3 battles to get that drop. I'll do that on my own time. So many pins. Pretty sure I used that already with the Shoka. $114. Yes, I did. Still missing quite a few. And these are all noise pins, I'm guessing. That's a lot. Okay. But anyway, today's report. The game's rules have changed significantly. Players, as well as Reapers or even the Conductor, may erase their opponents after defeating them. At the same time the rules changed, Shiba made an unforeseen move against Shibuya. An inversion is underway. The noise released by the Conductor have destabilized the code of the entire Shibuya region. The lower planes, including the UG and RG, are particularly unsteady. The code is a set of laws that binds together the souls that make up all of existence. Think of it as the screws which hold everything together. Some of Shibuya's screws are loose, and others have been removed altogether, leaving nothing to support the city but its own weight. In other words, Shibuya is on the brink of collapse. The deterioration of the boundary between the RG and UG is being hastened by rapidly multiplying noise. If the boundary is lost, the city will be torn apart and purified. Yeah. So, Shiba is actively tearing apart Shibuya, but then how does us stopping Shiba save the city? I mean, us stopping Shiva made things worse anyways with Rindo's pin. Oof. Everything was stacked against Rindo. Poor kid. There are many in the higher plane who believe normal purification has no meaning, as it maintains the existing planar framework. However, it is generally agreed that inversions should not be utilized due to the complete loss of character the effective area undergoes as its framework is destroyed and rebuilt. You guys didn't seem to have a problem with that when Shinjuku got nuked. And yet the composer maintains his silence as Shibuya faces the same fate as Shinjuku before it. Why, Joshua? While Shibuya has undergone dramatic changes, the proxy's psychological state is surprisingly stable. This could be interpreted as positive personal growth, as he has come to understand the situation he has been placed in, as well as what actions to take in response. Shoko Sakurane has joined the proxy's team. Her extraordinary powers should make her a fine addition. Yeah, after Rindo ditched Motoi's teachings, of course teachings is used in the loosest of senses, Rindo really started to step up. And like he even it was really noticeable, especially after like Shoka joined the team too. Yeah, after just like fighting Motoi, like Rindo was the one who offered Shoka's spot on their team, and even though Shoka did sorta betray them by relaying information to the Reapers, he still wanted to keep her around for whatever reason. Yeah, no, Rindo, why did you keep Shoko around? You didn't even know she was Swallow. Of course, Shoko wanted to, like, stay at your side, because you guys are, like, besties, but only she knows that. Okay, next chapter. Why did this chapter have to be named Dearly Beloved? I don't really consider that splash page a cutscene, but I guess the game does. It's short enough, I don't really know why they would just skip through it. I feel like it would be faster for them to just fast forward that page. Okay. Should be somewhere here? Yes, okay, it's in the alleyway. Actually, I got a glimpse of it.
Let's have a look.
Ultimate mode? Sure, why not? I'm already on ultimate mode. Might as well.
I must needs weather this storm.
Kinda need experience for the characters anyways to get up to... Was it 99 or 100?
We sure we can
It
handle
might just
this?
be 99, really. No, it should be 100.
Shoka, my darling!
You're not gonna start off with punishment, are you?
Yo, what's that spinny thing?
A whirl of hurt, I'd say.
There you go. At least I know how to better fight you
Why do I even bother?
Well, that's a relief.
Get rid of...
Nice one.
Okay, nope. Don't use fret.
Come here, Shoka! We can be together again.
Negative.
Ah, it's raining pain, my dudes! No getting through that.
Go. Get
Just
away.
keep your eyes open and don't get hit.
It's over.
That was easy.
I'm impressed.
Shall we?
Alright, perfecto! That all you got?
I'm impressed.
Later, trash!
Many thanks, my lord.
Hey, try not to lose focus.
Don't use Shoka. I have her charged up, but I can't use her. Like,
So's that slow!
Plus thy humble contribution.
That was great.
knock her down. So her
Since we're
barrier
adjacent,
is gone.
second hits!
Showtime!
Oh wait, if I used the killer remix on the frog boss, I could have gotten its pin. Not that I think I would have been able to keep the killer remix anyways,
Time for your punishment!
considering Plague Noise lowers my groove.
Is everybody okay?
Everyone except her, but not for long.
Please stop taking my team. Okay, I did defeat her, but like apparently it's scripted that she uses punishment at least twice, I guess. She never does it on Shoka in this fight, but the alpha version of her keeps targeting Shoka
No sweat.
at the very beginning. Shadow matter. Nice. Over here. One of the Shinjuku Reapers has been eliminated. I suspect the conductor saw this coming. Ugh. Angels emit vibes strong enough to alter the minds of those in the lower planes. Reportedly, many Shinjuku Reapers have sensed the change in Shiba Miyakaze's personality over time. I wonder how he will feel about all this after the executor leaves and allows him to return to his former self. Ugh. So it's Kubo's fault Shiba didn't care for his friends. Essentially family. That's sick, Kubo. Proxy has now used the replay ability 8 times. His pin absorbing the resultant planar distortions and changing appearance with each use. At present, there are no apparent adverse effects. 8 times. Was it really 8 times? That's a... Unless Hanekoma's talking about, like, the days he used it? 8 seems like a little. But if you're counting the days, then I think that's about right. But, like, each replay within the day, that built up a lot. Especially because I struggled with this day. It was so awkward trying to talk to Shoka. But that's only because Rindo's awkward. I'm somewhat awkward. It's either I'm too blunt or I'm too roundabout. There's no in between for me. I'm concerned about the physical changes to the proxy's pin. It may indicate some kind of fundamental difference from the other pins. Perhaps replay isn't a latent ability at all. It is far too powerful and would make much more sense as a gift bestowed upon the proxy via the pin. The player pins were almost certainly made by the executor. As an angel, he would be able to prepare special pins at will. It is unclear when and how the proxy acquired his pin. Logically, it must have been on the day he arrived in the UG. All I know for certain is that several factors influencing the proxy's fate were in play that day. In any case, to give him such a pin knowing he's the composer's proxy would be either incredibly brave or incredibly insolent. I don't think Kubo would know Rindo was the proxy. Considering Josh waited 3 years to even choose a proxy, how would Kubo know right off the bat who it was? And seriously, Josh, why did you wait this long to pick a proxy? But this is when things really start to hit the fan. Ah, this day. It's actually quite convenient that most of the time these boss noises are in the starting area of the day. It makes it really easy to just backtrack and find the bosses and then get out. Of course, we do need to sit through like the starting cutscenes of the day.
For show.
Gotta focus.
Okay, where is it?
Let's have a look.
To show up on the map. Past it.
Gotta focus.
Where is it?
Let's have a look.
Downstairs. Let me just check something real quick. Scorpion. Oof. Ah. I was gonna chain some fights for it, but if it's 10 fights on Ultimate,
Gotta focus.
no thanks. I'll just take my chances. It's a little. It's a little over? Under? It's a little bit under 10 fights. At least for my chances. Oh, I can beat up the bears first.
Perhaps we ought not engage?
Might as well.
Just trying to keep up.
Such humility.
Yes, got it. Could have been worse. Brace yourself.
Who's getting hit?
Nicely integrated.
Please, I just want ultimate drops.
Did you see me just now?
Wasn't watching.
Okay,
Better already.
actually,
I got this.
beat up the bear. Get it out of the way.
That all you got?
Well done.
Later, trash.
You're done for.
Ain't no stopping us now.
Good enough.
Hang in there.
Battle's not yet over.
Nice teamwork. That was perfect. How's that? Well done.
I lost it.
Peace. Bless thy humble contribution. Not bad.
Oh,
I
derivative.
gotta be careful with my timing.
Hey,
Using my
just doing my job.
You're going to be useful for once.
No sweat.
Thanks. But of course.
Later, trash.
Probably when it's at about quarter health, I want to use it. But that means I gotta, you know, build up my groove and not get poisoned.
Better already.
Just doing my job.
Nice. Perfect timing. Nice work.
it? Nope.
Yes, got it! Nice one, Rin, dude! Alright,
Missed it by like a
perfecto!
second.
Perfect timing!
Well done.
Derivative!
Nope. Missed out twice. Very unfortunate. Oh well.
It's alright, I guess.
Okay. The Vara beauties have been erased. This is a major blow to the Proxy's team, as Kon and Tachibana provided them with vital emotional support. Tosai Furusawa's soul is clearly the most heavily affected, despite his fundamental evasiveness and unwillingness to show his true feelings. Once experience leads one to hold a certain belief, it is difficult to alter that mindset. This often leads to bitterness and anguish. I wonder just how much of his bitterness Tosai Furusawa will be able to bear facing. The answer may very well depend on the Proxy and his teammates. Still, this is no time for idle talk. The Proxy's team is the only one left. The conductor is oddly fixated on the team's unstable state. I would go so far as to say he seems more concerned with his enemies than the battle itself. As events unfold, it is not unthinkable that he might join forces with the Proxy. Yeah, at this point, Shiba was just screwing with us. I don't even know how much of that was like Shiba himself wanting it, and how much of that was just him being a sicko because Kubo turned him into a sicko. But yeah, really sucked for Fret this day. With the conductor's plan laid bare, every Reaper, particularly the Shibuya Reapers, will be forced to choose a side. Some of them who know what I am occasionally try to contact me, but I cannot respond. The Shibuya Reapers will need to grow and adapt if they are to overcome this. Oof. Looks like Hanekoma really wanted to help Karia and Uzuki. And Coco might have reached out to Hanekoma, even though Coco doesn't really like him that much. Pretty sure she thinks he's like some sleazy geezer. But Mr. H is cool, Coco. You're the one who's very questionable. My old cafe on Cat Street, the one that served as my base 3 years ago, is always open to them. I hear that some drop by on occasion. Notably, the faint vibes I felt from Shinjuku have returned to their full former strength. Someone's coming. Someone who can help decide Shibuya's fate. So this is when Neku started his trip back then. That's nice. Didn't think he'd get here so quickly, but then again, looking at the map, it didn't seem like Shinjuku was all that
I'm on a
distant.
whole nother level.
Okay. Poor Fret. It's okay. Joshua did mention other stray cats when he knocked Shoka out of existence for that one moment. Okay, maybe he was just setting her straight to the RG. Sick freak he is, just doing that, no warning. But he said other stray cats. I wanted to believe Kanon's one of them. Of course, this also means Fuya and Motoi might be the other stray cats. Don't really mind Fuya that much. It's Motoi. Why would he get a chance to become alive again?
Let's have a look.
Did not deserve it at
Let's
all.
move. Gotta focus.
Right here. Wait.
Let's have a look.
I was like staring at the symbol trying to figure out what boss it is, and I was just like, right. Minamimoto. Let's get Minamimoto to kick his own ass.
Don't get careless.
Your numbers are...
He's not on our side anymore, is he?
Any resemblance to Lord Tomonami has vanished. How utterly out of character.
I couldn't see where he was.
Could have been worse.
He still has his, like, taboo noise colors, though. I just noticed.
It appears he's acquired some sort of armor.
What's that mean for us, yo?
That we've got to work even harder to kick his ass.
Damn, it's like he's reading our every move.
'Twas a calculated counter indeed. But perhaps if we can use his perfection to our advantage.
He's not perfect, Nagi. Stop saying that.
Anyway,
Yo, cut us some slack, dog!
we must relieve him of his armor, lest we endure that assault again.
That was perfect.
Maybe pins might be terrible against him. I'm just noticing. Wait for that. The lava spinning out on the ground, you know? Fudge.
Focus. Hang in there.
I should probably dodge whenever he dives towards me. That would probably help.
Great job.
Keep it up! I'm impressed.
Are we sure we can still do this? Come here! We mustn't falter! Well, that's a
One out.
What do you think?
Not bad.
Back up, Brett. Oh, his arm is back.
Thanks for the help.
Makes no difference to me.
Anyways,
Why do I even
we mustn't falter.
Come on! Hang in there!
Sounds slow!
Feeling better?
That was easy.
Well done.
How do you like that?
That was tough. Okay. Yeah. Didn't struggle as much as I thought,
I
but
feel like we deserve better.
damn, we took 282% damage. New pin though. That's nice. Maybe because it is a new pin. I'm gonna have to take out. I'm gonna lose the health regen bonus. Aww. But I need to train it, right? Please be worth it. I'll still have Rindo and Nagi at least. Okay. Neku Sakuraba has returned to Shibuya. As I suspected, the vibes I picked up 17 days ago were his. Wow. Being the last team standing has provided the Wicked Twisters with a sense of unity, but Daisuke Nojo Bito appears to believe it is his sole responsibility to carry the team. His big brother instincts, dude. Can't say he was wrong in his actions towards Minamimoto, but the fact remains that he most likely would have been erased by the X-Reaper had Neku not arrived. The team has narrowly avoided disaster. Let's hope they can carry on that momentum. Yeah. Poor Beat. That was kind of scary. Minamimoto's focus was purely on the planar distortions when he turned half noise and went berserk. He may not be able to clearly measure distortions from the UG, but that he can sense them at all is an impressive feat. I suspect he is also becoming aware of the distortions within himself, along with the fact that these distortions should be undetectable from the UG. Is this just a side effect of him being revived? Minamimoto seems to have come to the same conclusion I have. Replay is too powerful an ability to be wielded by one from the lower planes. I'm beginning to piece together the Executor's plan. One more thing that concerns me is the proxy soul. Its stagnation has returned in full force just when it might finally fade away. There must be some cause for this, be it the proxy sphere of Minamimoto or uncertainty surrounding his own interactions with Neku. Rindo, why? Ah, Rindo and his self-doubt. Okay, we're going to Shibuya Stream next to fight the Plague Elephant.
Oh.
Neku so chill. That Uzuki yelling at Rindo to be more of a leader. You'd expect Neku to just like take over, but I guess he thinks Rindo needs this. Rindo didn't even want to be leader in the first place. Fret just forced it upon him. Oh, wrong button. I want to see the elephant. Elephant. It's about like 5, 6. Can I do like 6 rounds?
Gotta focus.
Where is it this time? Well, looks like I'm taking
sorry, but you're no match for me.
This should be 100% drop right now. I just gotta survive.
Don't do anything stupid.
We're really in sync.
Perfectly balanced.
Hey, not bad.
Just doing my job.
Fred's pin has a lot of uses too.
Perfect timing.
I'm impressed.
Exquisite timing.
Masterfully done.
Come on, Wolfie. I just let Rindo stand in the fire. Don't have to worry about the frogs.
Here's a complex equation.
Just focus on the elephant.
Perfect timing. Since we're adjacent. I'm getting hot.
Nice work.
Shogun, did you not hit it? Oh, probably because it was sucking us in.
Nice one.
Great job. Ain't no stopping us now.
I'm impressed.
Could have gone worse.
Let's keep it going.
Now, more damage, if nothing else. Elephant, please.
Ain't no stopping us now. We got this. Exquisite timing.
Well done.
I'm getting pumped.
Perfectly balanced.
That was pretty good.
I learned from the best. Ain't no stopping us now. Nice. Let's go. Right.
Okay, good. I was thinking about killing the frog with that, but I didn't know if it was gonna be enough or not. Ooh, bird in the hand.
More trash for the heat. Let's keep it up.
Indeed.
That was pretty good.
Hang on.
I learned from the best. We've got this. Let's keep it going.
Are we sure we can still do nice one?
How derivative. Ain't no stopping us now.
Most spectacular. Stop that.
Please, I need doggy.
Leave it to me.
Well, not at the moment, but please don't grab her like that.
Impressive performance.
That's like a C plus.
Hardly even a practice test.
Perfect timing.
Good enough.
How was that?
Right on time.
Gotta use it now, because I'm
Ready.
less than half health. No, the penguins are almost dead.
We got this in the bag.
Not half bad. Hey, no stopping us now. We got this.
Hang on.
I'm getting pumped.
Great job.
Oh, the line of penguins. That was kind of cute if they were trying to kill us.
Nicely integrated.
Wow, I roll.
Nice work.
Repair, bear, another line of penguins. So synchronized. Program that way?
What do you think? Not bad.
You're done for.
Are the penguins supposed to be synced up like that? I don't quite know.
Don't make me laugh.
Perfect timing.
Masterfully done.
I'm getting pumped.
How derivative.
Stupid. Incredible. Please.
Hey, no stopping us now.
Oh, off the wall. Please. That's the thing giving me trouble. She's zooming everywhere.
Did you see that?
I did. And
It's over. Oh yeah, we win!
Didn't have to use the killer remix.
Not quite the solution I was looking for.
Get to more Scarletites is nice. Some drinks. Let's go to some drinks.
hey there.
No, Meku and Minamoto haven't been here. Okay. First off, focus on your defense. Okay, Fret's not that big of a fan of some drinks, but okay. Attack, attack. You need style. Okay. And Neku needs... Okay, Neku doesn't like that.
Well, let's eat.
Man, I am
Time to
starving.
eat.
Oh,
This
man,
tastes
I
pretty
can't get
good.
enough.
Loki, I kind of love this. Thanks for stopping by.
Let's move.
Just reading the stats for a bit, just to see how things were pulling up. I actually forget beat stats now. I think I want to get rid of this. Because Shoka's the only other melee person I have. And I like the burst damage from the shotgun. And I like Neku's shrapnel thing, even though like I do miss a lot with it sometimes. And I just don't want to ruin this ensemble. Ensemble? Yes. English. Okay. Neku Sakuraba has joined forces with the proxy. The composer had sent him from Shibuya into Shinjuku during its purification, presumably to have him handle the situation there and keep him isolated and safe from those who would target him for his abilities. Yeah, that's specifically why Coco went after him. But thanks, Josh. As for the proxy, his soul remains stagnant. I have yet to identify what exactly is preventing its growth. This would be much simpler if I could sit down and talk with him, like Hanekoma did with Neku in the first game, but you know, hands off, Hanekoma. After repeated demands, I have finally obtained a report on Shinjuku's purification. On the surface, the game involved a conflict between the Conductor and the Reapers. In actuality, the composer, eager to purify Shinjuku, planted the Executor amongst the Reapers to oppose and take down the Conductor. Oof. This explains why the Conductor was erased and the Reapers transferred to a new area. So Kubo tricked Shiba into taking down the Conductor. I feel really bad for whoever the Conductor used to be. Tsugumi Matsunaya had her suspicions about the Executor, so he sealed her soul away to be safe. She was once a Reaper, though the Executor removed her status after she allied herself with her older brother, Shinjuku's Oh, snap. Oh, that's so sad. That explains why the Conductor did everything he could to save Tsugumi's soul. And that explains why Tsugumi was trapped in Mr. Mew. Damn. In Shinjuku, to lose your Reaper status is to be erased. Knowing he was defeated, Shinjuku's Conductor used the last of his strength to save his sister's soul in a stuffed animal. That stuffed animal belonged to one Shiki Misaki. A Shibuya Reaper must have taken it to Shinjuku. How Coco got a hold of it is anyone's guess, really. As a result, Tsugumi Matsunai became the lone survivor of Shinjuku's purification, once more a Reaper, but sealed away and closely monitored by the Executor. So Tsugumi got demoted into a Reaper, or a player, by Kubo, but her brother saved her soul to prevent her from getting erased, since she was no longer a Reaper. But then Kubo promoted her again, but like just always kept tabs on her. Jeez, Kubo, why are you so creepy? She acted through no will of her own as her soul was trapped by noise. However, she was still able to send messages to the proxy using her latent trailer ability. The noise binding her is now gone. If the damage to her plush vessel can be fixed, her soul will be free. So, Tsugumi's ability is called Trailer, and that explains the visions of the future she sent to Neku in Another Day, or a New Day, and to Rindo in this game. Damn, I feel bad for Tsugumi though. Her brother's gone. Oh, Kubo, you sicko. Shivo, why'd you... Tsugumi still forgave Shiva for taking down her brother too. She's really cool, I guess, but I really thought she would have been more important. Unfortunate that. Well, with her hyping up the sequel too, with her little
What was that?
appearance in the iOS port, and then, you know, her showing up in A New Day. And then she's finally a character here, but not as
Today's futures.
prevalent as, like, I would have thought. But apparently she is considered the main female lead on Shinjuku side. Otherwise, the main female lead in this game would have to be Shoka. Weird though, considering, like, they didn't market anything about Shoka. They did market Nagi a lot. Boss?
Let's have a look.
Boss? Okay, down back. What was the boss on this day again? Susakichi.
Gotta focus.
Yeah, okay, let's fight Susakichi.
Seriously?
Okay. Service.
Think we bit off more than we can shoot here.
I think service is supposed to be related to gear.
Someone got a makeover. Looks like he really ain't messing around this time.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's kicking our butts.
That's a relief.
Exquisite timing.
Well done. Hey, try not to lose focus.
Is he doing that attack? No, okay.
Ready for more.
I can't see anything from this camera angle. Okay, I might have to tone this down a little. This is like... not a good setup.
Well done.
I blame Rindo a bit.
Nice.
Let him go, I need Rindo.
Anyways, I'm counting on you.
Same here.
Yeah, let's tone it down a bit. I still need to collect his easy and hard mode stuff. Let's tone it down to hard.
This seems a rather risky endeavor.
Someone got a makeover. Looks like he really ain't messing around this time.
Exquisite timing.
Well done.
Thanks.
That didn't totally suck.
I know, right?
How's this feel?
Beat up the giant. Is it? Okay, punch us.
Not half bad.
Nice work.
Come here.
That was pretty good.
I learned from the best.
Gotcha!
Wait, why am I still holding the R button. I don't have that pin. Like, at all.
What's he gonna do now?
Hide, or you'll find out.
My bad, Neku.
We've got this. We got this.
That was easy. That's my cue.
Take it away.
We've got this.
Perfectly balanced. Perfect timing.
Wait, this was gonna be 2 phases, right?
Hang in there.
My bad. I was backing about, so
Great job.
Shoka got it.
Got this.
Did we win?
Twould certainly seem so.
Not so fast. He's huge, yo!
I don't know if we can handle this.
Just look for a weak spot.
Yeah, like this. That was good damage. And then again, I'm wearing 2 pieces of equipment.
Nice work.
Boosting my killer remix. Yeah, it was painful. I thought I could have dodged through that, but I mistimed it. That's... okay. Easy mode it is.
We can still do this.
That first swing I noticed was devastating, and then I saw him winding up the second swing, and poorly timed the dodge.
Someone got a makeover.
Looks like he really ain't messing around this time.
Gotcha.
We're on a roll.
Such simple equations.
I'm impressed.
What's he gonna do now?
Hide, or you'll find out.
I shall fight on.
Oh, okay, that attack erases his own noise too. Good to know.
Nice integration.
Derivative.
That was easy.
Let's keep it going.
But he keeps responding
You like
more
that
and more,
breeze?
Please let go of Neku. I need him.
Feeling better already.
Could have gone worse.
Well done.
Shield. Almost didn't protect Rindo in time.
Did we win?
Twould certainly seem
Why
so.
am I having so much problems with Susukichi of all people? Definitely gonna blame it on Rindo and Nagi's pin. I was thinking it was just Rindo, but it has to be Nagi's pin too. Both are awkward to use against this type of boss.
He's huge, yo!
I don't know if we can handle this.
Just look for a weak spot.
Hey, not bad. Just doing my job.
How's this feel? That's a relief.
Dodge through it.
How derivative. Showtime!
Later, trash!
Did I ask?
Ain't no stopping us now! Nice!
Slice at him. Brett and Shoga.
Alright! Perfecto!
Later!
What's happening?
We're getting sucked in!
Get your asses out of there!
Sorry, Neku.
Alright! Perfecto!
That was easy.
Well done.
Thanks for the help.
Feeling better already. No difference to me.
Just mash X. I have a lot of X.
I feel like we deserve better.
New pin though. Surprised about that. Oh, this kind of pin. Okay, no point in having Rindo use that. Can I? This time I will give him... Oh, I might just give him the melee pin, the kick. Right? He can equip it, right? Yeah, there it is. I was looking like, where's all my Gotsa Nero pins? And I realized, no, I narrowed down the pool to what should be equipable anyway. Okay. Getting ever closer to getting all the reports. Okay. Shibuya River is known to be a unique place even amongst the entities of the higher plane. Its source is in Shinjuku, meaning it should have disappeared into the purification, and yet it continues to flow unseen in its own plane. What an excellent idea to hide souls there to spare them for purification. Yeah, I'm surprised Suzukichi would get such an idea. I mean, being a Reversey fan, I would assume he is, like, a sort of strategist and would, like, know things, but, like, I wouldn't expect him to know that much about the Shibuya River. Kaiichi Suzuki loved the game and cared for his compatriots more than any of the other Shinjuku Reapers. His actions leave no room for doubt. I also got that from Suzukichi. It's like, he's got that brotherly vibe that Beat has, but he's also more, I wouldn't say big-hearted, because Beat's got a big heart too. It's more like Suzukichi really looked after his like fellow Reapers. Most of the Shinjuku Reapers maintained the close bonds they shared back in Shinjuku. I know not what kind of Reaper Shiba Miyakaze was before being worked by the Executor, but judging by the Shinjuku Reaper's unflinching devotion to him, he must have been exceptionally charismatic. Yet enough to convince them to go against Tsugumi's brother. Dang. It is yet unknown if Shiba Miyakaze will be released from the Executor's influence at the end of the game. And if he does manage to return to his former self, he will be forced to face the tragic reality that the loss of his friends was brought on by his own actions. Yeah, I doubt Joshua brought back any Reapers that was erased. Like, Joshua bringing back players, I understand, because the game seemed to be rigged against the players, but like, I don't think he really wants to bother with bringing back Reapers, because the Reapers shouldn't really, or like, my opinion is like the Reapers, once you become a Reaper, like, you should face the consequences for your actions or your inactions, just your choices in general. I mean, like, Joshua didn't revive any of his officers. Granted, I'm pretty sure he erased Kitaniji himself, but like, Minamimoto only came back because of Koko. Everyone else that was erased just stayed erased. Konishi's gone, Higashizawa's gone, and I already made my point about Kitaniji. I'm still upset with Suzukichi not being honest with us. He didn't have to die. Neku Sakuraba is wary of the proxy's powers. The pin continues to endlessly absorb the generated distortions. Absorb, but not destroy. They are likely being stored for some purpose. I wonder what the composer thinks of all this. There's still no sign of movement from him. Does he have a plan at all? Tomorrow will tell. Yeah, did Joshua have a plan, or did he just let Rindo wing it the entire time? Why, Josh? Why? Okay. Wait, do I actually have to do all of these? It looks like I do.
Huh? Another vision.
Okay. It looks like I need to fight Shiba in Takashita Street, and then in Prime, I need to fight Soul Pulvis in the same area, and then Phoenix Cantus in Double Prime and Tokyo Plaza. I'll just
Let's have a look.
Hey, Shiba.
Sorry, but you're no match for me.
Why a butterfly, though? I don't understand how Shiba is... Well, I mean, he does have that butterfly necklace. It kind of stands out, considering he's not wearing a shirt.
Shall we begin?
I know he's a Reaper and everything, but doesn't he get cold or anything, or something?
Oh, so close. Long have I waited this moment. The mere thought of crushing you has got me all fired up.
Well, it's time to cool off, cause we're ending this game.
Didn't have to go overboard using a threat like that. Oh, where is he?
Express thy humble contribution.
That's great.
Perfecto. That's enough.
Battle is not yet over.
He's somewhere. I would have expected more. Second phase, right? Yes, okay.
Huh? Where are we? Well, we beat Shiba, Which could mean this is the RG? We really made it back?
Okay, they kept the little cutscene between the phases. Good to know.
What's wrong with everyone?
Don't know, but I sure hope we don't have to fight them all. Indeed, we're woefully outnumbered.
These noise aren't properly anything, unfortunately. But then again, I'm playing on easy mode, so I should have already collected everything from easy mode. Minus a few bosses.
Most spectacular.
It's over.
How's this feel?
I don't think I can take much more of this. Yeah, me neither.
But we're not getting hurt.
What are we supposed to do?
At least I think we weren't getting hurt. If we were regenerating it off. Considering I'm pretty sure everyone on my team has regen.
Have you enjoyed yourselves? If so, you'll be pleased to know the real fun is about to begin.
I've just about had it with you, yo.
I'll be sure to make your final moments truly heartwarming. You're going down in flames!
You are weak to wind, so I just need to hit you with Shogun a lot.
Color me unimpressed.
If I can find I'll find you eventually.
Perfectly balanced.
Nice one. Masterfully done. How's this feel? Am I good or what?
You sure are.
You like that breeze?
Let's spice things up.
Derivative.
You're done for! I've got you now. Take this! Take this!
Hang on.
That all you got? How about an encore?
I'd rather not, Shiva.
Take out the trash.
It's over. I've got you now. Take this.
Nice one, Nagi.
Please.
Say your goodbyes, wicked twisters!
Shiva, I've already won, please.
The time has come to snuff you out. Once and for all.
Rindo, I think this might be curtains for us. No! We can still do this! We have to!
Yeah!
You like that breeze?
Just need to land one hit. Come on, he's dead. Dude. Please. Thank you, Minamoto.
This can't be.
Shotgun blast your face, Shiva.
Good enough. For now.
Sure, I need money. As usual. Okay. The planar distortions caused by replay were all part of the Executor's plan to purify Shibuya. The condition of the proxy and his comrades has taken a sudden turn for the worse. The ability to turn distorted energy into noise is entirely unique. It is likely latent to the Executor, either allowing him to create noise or granting him some comparable power. In essence, the distortions were once souls. They manifest from the thoughts and lost time of those whose timelines were cut off from canonical history. The proxy spin stores the distortions born from each abandoned timeline, causing them to behave similarly to their source thoughts and birth new distortions. In other words, the pin allows the distortions to grow and multiply with each journey back in time. Like, kind of makes sense from like a multiverse perspective. Like every time Rindo erased a timeline, that where that timeline would have gone, it can't just like disappear. It had to go somewhere. So like it just created distortions and just like was sucked up into the pit. The birds the proxy saw are new distortions spawned from those stored in the pin, given an order-compliant and readily storable form. Generally, souls need a catalyst in order to take form. The Executor's pin must be the catalyst in this case, generating noise in advance and transplanting the distortions imagination into them. So the pin creates the noise and then takes the distortions imagination to create, just to like essentially bind soul to the noise and give them form. At least that's how I think noise works. I remember Korea saying something, was it Korea or Uzuki in the first game, saying like you just take like some noise and bind it to a pin. No, take some soul and bind it to a pin with a little bit of imagination. I'm guessing that's how this works. And the distortions were one soul, so yeah, just binding them to like a noise horn. Okay. The Executor is exceptionally adept at handling noise. There is a strong possibility that the noise's present verb form is temporary and will change at some point. If its shape is undefined and constantly changing, the proxy and his team have a tough battle ahead of them. Shibuya is in grave danger. Yeah. Because this is when it turns into Soul Pulvis, the ever-shifting noise form. Still ravens, but then the ravens like conglomerate together to form different noise types. Back to Takshita Street. Sugumi, we don't need these visions.
Greetings,
we know
sheep.
what we have to do. Sort of. Sort of. Okay, maybe keep giving Rindo these visions. Someone's gotta light a fire in his ass.
Gotta focus. Let's move.
Right at the start of the alley.
Let's have a look.
Seriously?
what these drop on easy mode.
I might have to recalculate. Ain't no stopping us now! Could have been worse. It's over.
How grotesque. 'Tis nothing short of a high-tier terror.
Yeah, something like that.
I'd hate to see what else they can turn into.
That all you got?
I'm impressed.
How's that?
Masterfully done.
Take out the trash.
Wow, I roll.
Well done.
That all you got?
Just getting started.
It's over.
Could have been worse.
Please stop getting poisoned.
It's over. All right. Perfecto. Little funky threat from Lena Man. Golden.
It's an elephant now.
How's that a slow? I can keep going.
Wow, I roll.
Since we're adjacent. Ain't no stopping us now.
I'm impressed.
We've got this. Let's keep it going.
That was easy.
Are we awesome or what?
Okay, good. I think they all drop the same pins, which kind of feels weird to me.
Alright, could have been worse.
No, they all drop different things, but does Soul Pulvis drop something specifically? Let me check. Did I get Shadow Matter? I don't know. That felt weird. Oh yeah, I did go over another day again, fighting all the bosses on easy. I was there, so why not, right? Well, I'm surprised I didn't get this on easy mode. Or the Varia Beauties on easy mode. And I did all the scramble slams and everything while I'm slapping on that run. Anyway, okay. First off, change pins. I did topple the Adventurous. I specifically remember that. There you go, Brett. And then I might as well give you guys the relativity set, or you girls, in this case. This time Nagi has the awkward one. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be awkward to use. Okay. What's up now? Shibuya has received a new visitor, one that even the composer must not have expected. It is the very same individual who drew up the report on Shinjuku's inversion. But why would he come to Shibuya? Probably not to take care of the executor. Whatever business he may have with Tanzo Kubo can wait until after the purification. So, Hazuki appears at this point. Interesting. Seems that Shinjuku's composer, one Hazuki Mikagi, has eliminated the executor's noise and given the proxy another chance. I have an idea as to why. Shibuya's composer must be shaking his head right now. Oh, right, we're on Prime. I thought we were still on the original, but this is Prime. Yeah, of course Hazuki came. Like, this was when Kubo was exercised. But what's Hazuki's relationship with Josh? I have finally determined what was causing the proxy's souls to stagnate. His fear of taking responsibility. When reliable allies such as Minamimoto, Daisuke no Jobito, and Neku Sakuraba appeared and took the reins, the relief of being freed from responsibility stilled the proxy's mind. Ironic that it was the famously unsympathetic composer of Shinjuku that led me to this conclusion. Okay, Hanekoma. You really have feelings against Haz. But this makes sense. Yeah, even when Rindo met Nagi for the first time, this was kind of hinted at, because Rindo's mental state was trying to avoid responsibility of them not being able to like find Nagi or the pin, and Nagi was kind of upset. So Nagi did hear like Rindo's true thoughts. Then again, she completely forgot all about it because Rindo replayed that entire day, so she wouldn't invade his mind like that. Dang, Rindo's subconscious is a jerk. Shibuya now owes its continued existence to the proxy's use of replay to undo its destruction. It is up to the proxy to decide whether or not to turn back time. He undeniably has that right. Shibuya has withstood destruction, but now stands to face an even greater danger. The challenge before us is one we cannot refuse. Yeah, because Double Prime was when Rindo had to go all or nothing. Where was this last again? Okay, Tokyo Plaza. Phoenix, Kansas is in Tokyo Plaza. Double Prime. Wait, do I actually have to go through all this again? You nuked your own city. Why?
Uh-huh.
How would I unlock the report for another
Say,
day,
friend.
though?
Huh? Well, interesting.
Jesus, let me just through. I can't scan anything. I can't even hop around to the music. Mainly because this music is so depressing, and also we don't have Beat because he's gone.
Say, friend.
And plus we're into RG, so we wouldn't be able to do it anyway if we did have Beat.
Well. Interesting. Say, friend.
Alright, I kind of got confused for a moment of where I was, because I thought Center Street led to, I didn't realize I was at Center Street. I thought I was at Tipsy Toast, ready to go to Utagawa.
Interesting.
Haven't you seen enough?
As I said, the decision is yours. But with that decision comes responsibility. You've decided to once again expose this city to the threat of erasure, and to that end, you're now responsible for protecting this city from harm once more.
I will. I promise.
Only time will tell. I'll be watching.
Thanks, Has. No one's getting erased this time. Neither is the city. Just hang in there. Together, we'll change our fate.
Yeah, Hanekoma, speaking of responsibility, this was when Rindo finally took responsibility for everything he's essentially did and didn't do the past 3 weeks. Weird that Hazuki was the one who changed that in Rindo, but then again, Rindo just lost all his friends. I forgot to get some food, but I'm here anyways, so... Wait. Oh, it would have been faster if I went down the other alley, but... Let's get food.
Come on
defense. Attack, attack.
What'll it be?
You don't like tank? Okay. You just like this more. Okay.
Well, let's eat.
Man, I am starving!
Doesn't taste that bad. Pretty tasty.
Oh, that really hits the spot!
Thanks, cutie pie!
Let's move!
So cute.
We'll change our fate!
Right. Technically a replay day, so I can't go anywhere as much as I'd like.
Gotta focus.
Oh, center. Okay. Wait, did I change my pins? Yes, I did. Is that really all I have to train again? Just double checking. Yes, it is. Okay. How much money do I have? 1.1. I need about 2.2 million. Gold? It's gold?
Seriously?
Fancy noise color symbol. But it is a final loss, I guess. It's understandable. Okay. Let's enjoy wordless yours again. Like a fun.
Sweet dream. Pretty good, don't you think?
QED.
Keep it together.
It's not yet over.
Ready or not?
We mustn't falter.
Fred, super awkward to use here.
That all you got?
Just getting started.
Thanks for the assist!
Twas nothing.
Nice work, Fred.
Now he's kind of awkward to use here too, but set boost, you know. At least I'm doing this on easy mode.
How derivative!
Ready or not? Ready or not?
Nice one, doggy.
Thank you. We mustn't falter.
Hang in there.
I'm counting on you.
Same here.
It's over!
Little reprieve. And the fight and the song.
Return to the fray.
Yeah, screaming bird again.
I can keep going!
Probably should roll the other way.
Fight on. I return to the fray.
Nailed it!
Most spectacular. Fight on.
Gotta wait again. roll again. Okay. It was open for like a second. What is Shoka dodge? Okay, it's just like a spin and jump type thing. It's not like Neku's glide.
Already.
Indeed.
Yes, got it.
I'm impressed.
Fight on.
Nope. Okay. Everyone would take too long to recharge, so I couldn't bean it in the face.
That must have looked pretty sick.
Time for a zeptogram. Feeling better already.
Brett's got a very regular dodge roll, I just realized. Nagi's got a strange dodge roll where like she stutters at the end when she gets caught.
Since we're adjacent.
Which makes sense for her, I guess. Shoka tries to dodge like a cat. Then again, she is just a cat.
That must have looked pretty sick.
Time for a zeptogram.
Fight on.
Please let me hit your face.
Already. Feeling better already.
Most
There you
spectacular.
go.
I can keep going. It's over.
Leave it to me.
It's a legendary one.
Ready or not?
Sweet dreams.
It's over.
Ready or not?
Nowhere to run.
Oh yeah, Rindo's dodge is kind of weird. It's like a dart.
Let's go!
Tell me I timed that correctly. Yes, I did.
How's that?
Masterfully done.
Ready or not?
I return to the past.
Leave it to me.
Most spectacular.
Can I hit you yet? Or no? I think like 5 tails left. Can't. Probably. Oh. No. This. There. Good. Nothing to it.
Let's keep it up. Nice work. Done for.
Get out of there.
Just trying to keep up.
Such humility.
Nowhere to run.
Okay, I can beat its face now. Why didn't it use this attack during the time trial? I actually like this attack because it's so colorful and pretty. And actually fun to dodge.
Let's go.
Onward.
All right, we won.
It appears our efforts were insufficient.
It wasn't that bad, Nagi. Oh, okay. Got both reports, actually. Okay. Proxy's team faced a giant bird-shaped noise. It was reborn from the unstable black bird noise, which were destroyed at the order level and reassembled. This is a clear act of interference by Shinjuku's composer. It allowed the proxy and his team to focus all their efforts on one target. Each feather of the phoenix's tail is the karmic representation of a single temporal reversal. Perhaps this is a manifestation of the Shinjuku's composer's internal conflict. He has clearly taken an interest in the proxy and his teammates, yet his desire to see Shibuya purified is unchanged. Thanks, Haz. I might like Joshua a bit more than you, Haz. Even if Joshua is insufferable. I believe that his interference dealing with the Executor, contacting the proxy, and meddling with the distortions was more than a simple apology to Shibuya. It provided the perfect excuse for Shibuya's composer to make a direct move of his own. However, Shibuya's composer failed to take the bait, remaining inactive to the very end. Thanks, Josh. His reason for appearing to Neku Sakuraba and the others as they connected to Shibuya's imagination was not to help them, but merely to stabilize Neku Sakuraba's mind by reminding him he was there. It helped. Neku trusts all his partners, even Joshua. A look over the vibes recorded by the RNS reveals no evidence of any outside interference. The Proxy's team defeated the Phoenix Cantus through their own and Shibuya's strength. It's actually pretty awesome. Now that the game is over, I finally have permission to contact the composer. Several days have passed since then, and the composer has already completed 2 orders of business. One of them concerns Neku Sakuraba. Using a sample from a parallel world, one where Neku never went to Shinjuku and instead lived peacefully in the RG for 3 years, the composer modified the space and memories around Neku so that he may once again reside in the RG without issue. Yeah, he's been missing for 3 years, or dead for 3 years. What would his family think? Jeez. This is not particularly unusual, as the same steps must be taken when returning a Reaper to the RG. So Shibuya lets their Reapers go back to the RG, and this must mean Josh set up a life for Shoka then too. That's cool. The other order of business concerns Shoka Sakurane, speak of the devil. Her Reaper status lost, her destruction at the end of the game was all but assured. However, the composer saved her soul at the precise moment it diffused for deletion. She has been reborn in the RG in Shibuya. I believe this is a rare expression of gratitude on the composer's part. Gratitude toward the proxy, that is. Yeah, Rindo essentially did everything Josh wanted him to do. And unlike Neku, Rindo didn't have the comfort or benefit of having both Joshua and Hanekoma to guide him. So everything Rindo did was all on him. Good for you, Rindo. The proxy has also returned safely to his life in the RG. Through him, I have learned much about the network as a simulated plane of existence, as well as its effect on human emotion. So Hanekoma's looking to go digital, apparently. That'd be cool. There is no denying its use as a tool to expand one's world. However, it is up to the user to explore and experience that expanded world for themselves, lest it remain a mere simulation. Yeah, the internet does that. Enjoy the present and keep moving forward. Perhaps by refusing to interfere, the composer meant to convey to Shibuya the importance of accepting your circumstances and taking action yourself. I have one final note, directed at the proxy Rindo Kande. The decision you made took courage, and I thank you for it. I sincerely hope we can meet in person someday. I would totally love that. Maybe bring Neku along too. So, because essentially, Hanekoma mentored Neku, who in turn sorta mentored Rindo. It'd be really sweet if the 3 of them got together. And that's all the secret reports. I actually managed to get them all today. I didn't really have anything else planned, but so I think I'm just gonna call it there for now. Yeah, I mean, I still got a few things to do. should have got a graffiti for that. Great. Yeah. Where should I put this? I kind of want to put it somewhere hard to notice. How small can I make it? That's as small as I can make it. Okay. Secret. There. Oh, snap, I got this too. Oh, right, I didn't actually redeem this one. And that's a good position for it. Fallen Angel. Seriously? What else do I need? Get the secret boss. Secret boss. Although I think this also means getting all drops. That's gonna take forever. Max out level, doable. It's a slow and steady sort of thing. This is gonna take forever. I just need the Black Cat set, but that also means fighting the secret boss on normal or hard. Preferably normal, because I want to at least do this game completely on normal. At the very least. Ultimate mode and hard mode is just a little bonus thing. For completion's sake. That's gonna take forever. Oh yeah, this thing. I looked it up. Apparently there's a missable one. That day we fight the DRS, the part where Rindo replays to the scramble crossing to give the password the river flows swift and clear, you have to get it wrong, and then that gives you an optional remind for Fred. So I'm gonna have to do that on my own time, I guess. But I was like wondering, like, I shouldn't have missed any of the reminds. So I have to do that. And that, of course, is gonna take forever because of the wardrobe and pin thing. But yeah, good day today. Got a lot done. I mean, with this set, I'll have essentially everything I need to get the secret ending, which I'll do. Oh, okay. Which I'll do Sunday. So yeah, that's enough for today. Thanks so much for watching, and until Sunday, which might possibly be the final stream. It might be. I'm not sure. It depends on how well I can, go up against Minamimoto in another day. Jeez, I'm not looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to get the secret ending for, the normal day, or for like for final day double prime, but not that. It's got to be a lot of prep work until then, so till Sunday, don't die.